Hello guys and welcome back to another FGO Akihabara Explosion gameplay video. And yeah, let us resume. So I'm at shop number 30. Let's see what this is about. Alright, let's go. Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh, wait, what's happening here? Here you go, master, and here you go, ladies. Now please relax and enjoy your stay, yeah? Alright, so this is a maid cafe, obviously. This is not an ordinary maid cafe, this is a cat-eared maid cafe, I'm guessing? Yes. One of those maid cafes I've heard about. You impress me again, master. Why? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess since, like Earth has been completely. Yeah, there's. Okay. While I was busy trying to work out why the maids had dressed and talked like cats, you just started enjoying your drink without batting an eye. You can't come to Akihabara without visiting one of these cafes. They're one of its trademarks. My whole princess identity has kind of faded to the background ever since I came to Kaldia. You've already got so many princesses there, so it's not really as special. But here, I'm still technically a princess. True. The fact that she said technically there doesn't really help her case. While being waited on hand and foot by beautiful maidservants is nothing new for me, there is indeed something agreeable about this place. I actually used to live in an apartment that looked a lot like this, but it feels pretty different when it's open for business. Honestly, it's a little hard for me to relax here. Okay. So, alright, interesting. So basically, she's like, her version of Akihabara also had like a place like this, but here it's a maid cafe. I feel the same way. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to the culture. And actually, speaking of culture, okay, yeah, these are some new, character sprites. Whoa, this is a robot as android? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised at this point to see moving dolls working here too. The other customers don't seem to think anything of them, so I guess they're just a fact of life here. They almost look as though they were made to work here. I suppose that's just one more criterion by which to judge a creator's skill. That's very fizzy. Oh, is cream soda not your thing? If you like, I can trade my orange juice for it. Don't worry, I haven't touched it yet. No, that's alright. I was just surprised because I've never had anything like this before. These bubbly drinks are strange, but very tasty. Okay. At any rate, there's one thing in particular we need to confirm now. Maybe one of the maids can help us? Excuse me? Could I ask you something? Yeah? Sorry? You need a ticket to talk to a cast member, yeah? Alright, what? Why? No, I didn't mean it like that. We were told there's an event here where we can earn a lot of points. And that's all there is to it. It can be kind of tough, but that also means you can get lots of points. And this event's always going, so just let one of us know if you'd like to try it now. If you find you enjoy it, you can even start working here yourselves, which would be awesome. Then the rest of us can finally cut back on our hours and... Yeah, I mean, never mind. This event definitely isn't also a way to try to recruit new employees. Yeah, well, bye. I see. I never would have guessed this event was a maid of. Oh, so wait, okay. So to compete, we have to work as maids here. Yeah, ourselves for a set length of time. Alright, when we are done, the customers vote for a winner and we get the points if we beat the girls who work here. That is tough. You need to have natural knack for this kind of job or you'll never be able to beat the, pros who work here. Not to worry, I know just who to call. Alright, let me think. Who can be good at this? No clue. There's so many servants in Kaldia that I cannot really recall who. Pro maids. Wait, who? Maids. Oh, no, I was going to say Tamamu cat, but she's not a maid as per se. She's like a waitress, kind of. Maid? Is there any maid? The only maid I can remember is Rhinus's maid. You know, the Mercury maid that she has always with her. That's the only maid I can recall. There's so many characters, I don't know. Like, let's see. Like, okay, it is her. I guess she is a maid if you think about it, but like I said, she's more or less of a waitress, I feel like. But anyways, don't worry, this cat's got it in the bag, Wolf. I've never been here before, of course, but my killer God damn, I cannot speak. Hospitality techniques will still knock them dead. That said, I'm afraid I will have to address other people as master for a while, master. That's the one rule no maid cafe can break after all. What's more, cats are naturally fickle creatures, especially when catnip's involved. Oh wait, yeah, we have them. Okay, like I said, there's so many characters in this game, it doesn't really, not able to properly recall them. So yeah, she is an actual maid, so. As the greatest maid in the world, I of course make it a point to serve only those I deem worthy. But under the circumstances, I suppose I can play along. And I do mean play, for I will not be taking this work seriously. I also expect to be fully compensated. My usual fee will do. You still have the number to my Swiss bank account, yes. Oh my god. Why is Chevalier Dion here? You want me to do this? I mean, I do have some service industry skills thanks to my spionage work, but still. That's weird. I know they should still all be up to the task, but I can't shake this uneasy feeling I have. Well, you know, they have the skills, so we'll just have to trust that they be enough to carry them out through this. You guys really do seem like you know what you're doing, but being a maid at a maid cafe is a whole other ball game. What she said, don't think that just being maids alone will be enough to beat us. Oh man, they sound really confident. Get them, girls. Oh, I will, don't worry. Now, which target do I take out first? Don't take out a sniper rifle, please. I'm starting to get really worried about this. Welcome back, master. Would you like to scratch my fluffy ears, squeeze my toe beans, or maybe fluff my fur? Alright, this cafe is strictly hands off, so never mind. In the meantime, how about starting with a nice cold menu, woof? Okay, not woof, but meow. The rule of this cafe is to drink or die. If you value your life, make sure you start with one of our more expensive drinks. Food? Don't be ridiculous. Every bit of oil you consume detracts that much from your lifespan. Be content with moderation, or my trigger finger might get itchy. Whoa, this is nice. I'm not sure if it qualifies as good, but it's definitely novel. She's so wild. I can't tell if she's a dog or a cat and a cold-blooded hitman. Huh? I've definitely never seen anything like them before. They're quite popular. Huh? It looks like the customers are actually digging it, and I think the advice I gave Dion is working too. Okay, what advice? Here's the cake set you ordered, ladies. And the secret ingredient is all my love. But let's keep this between us, okay? We don't want the manager finding out after all. Yeah, this is it. A beautiful boy disguising himself as a woman, and I'm the only one who knows his secret. It's just like I always dreamed. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad, but it's so good. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help it. So which is it, good or bad? Anyway, I wasn't sure what to make of Osakabe Hime's advice when she told me to play up my masculine side, but the customers really do seem to like it. Fascinating. I feel like I could learn a lot about how to better manipulate people from this. Yeah. So, does they seem like they can win then? Well. Okay, here comes the happiness spell. Akihabara. This is like their own version of Moi Moi Kyun. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm so glad to see you. I hope you have lots and lots of fun with us today. Ooh, you bet we will. This doesn't change the fact that we are fighting them on their home turf. Novelty will gain us some ground, but I don't think it'll be enough to bring home a win. Is there anything we can do? What do you think, Machan? I think trying to beat them at their own game is a losing battle. Yeah? You're right. Josh, let's bring in more reinforcements. We need to play the game on Kalia's turn. In fact, I have a feeling this might happen, so I've had a secret weapon on standby. Who is that? Whether it's combat, catering, or anything else, in the end, the only things that can really trust are tried and true techniques and your inner state of mind. A battle between mates is a battle of hospitality to see who can best win over our customer's kokoro. And we happen to know one of our top hospitality pros in the business. In fact, you could say she's the ultimate Japanese way. Who? Oh, okay, I can see that. Me, Chip? That's right, Miss Benny. It would mean a whole lot to us if you can help us out here. But she's like, she cooks. I don't think she's like a maid, but she must be serious. She's practically dead. She's acting like a whole different person. I don't want to pressure you, but it would be a really big help. Alright, Master. Customer service usually isn't supposed to be competitive, but if you need my help, I can't turn you down. Besides, if they lose, it would reflect badly on Kalia's hospitality as a whole. And I certainly can't have that, Chip. Working. Yes, between her girlish looks and her classic uniform and her Jigoku hospitality, this maid-off's as good as ours. Sorry, kid, but I can't let you work here. They got laws against child labor, you know. What? No, curse you, labor laws. I'm not ready to give up yet. Let's call in someone else. Really? Do you know of any other maid who can both bolster our chances to be here at a moment's notice? Who could it be? I don't know. Wait, what? Who is the black-haired twister? Galatea. I think Galatia's but her whole kudre personality, it might work sometimes, you know. Boudica, I feel like the Boudica is like the best option. I don't understand who is this black-haired twister. Black-haired twister. Who is that? Did I click on this? I'm really curious. Who is this? Like I would have gone for Boudica, but I'm going to click on the black-haired twister because I'm really curious who this is. Oh, Fujino. Oh, okay, twister. All right. I guess Fujino could be. You know what? I still feel like Boudica would have been the best bet there, but okay, Fujino, alright. Like, Galatea, like I said, Galatea, for people, some people, you know, like, her whole kudre personality. Her personality is kind of kudre, isn't it? Kind of, yeah, I guess, if you think about it. But yeah, alright, anyways, Fujino is also okay. Huh, you want me to be a maid? It really does feel like a school festival here. It brings back a lot of memories. Alright, Master, if that's what you want. I don't know if I'll be of any good to this, but I'll do my best I can. Alright, let's see. Oh, so whichever characters you choose would be the... Alright, interesting. Alright, let's go. Okay, so this... Oh my god, my phone is lagging. What's happening? Why is my phone lagging? You can see it's lagging? I don't know why. Something weird is going on. Oh my god. Alright, what the hell is going on here? Just a minute, guys. Alright, I kind of restarted it, so let's see, like, what was happening there? This never happens. Alright, oh my god, something is happening. Okay, oh god. This never happens. Why is it lagging like this? Alright, okay, so a quite black-headed. What? Oh, Tomoko's cat is gonna die. Good god. Is there anything I can do? Yeah, there you go. That's one thing. Hmm. Alright, I have both their noble phantasms ready. Okay. Alright, that'll take care of it.
Good morning.
Alright. And that takes care of that. So, how did I do? I hope it's okay that I ended up coldly glaring at the threatening to twist some customers who wouldn't leave me alone. That was actually giving them exactly what they wanted, I see. It was a real nail biter, but hey, at least we won. Way to go! Yes, it's amazing that you all managed to outdo the professional maids on their home turf. I don't know how much credit we can take since the challenge only lasted for a short time compared to the maids' shifts. I think we didn't have to save our energy as much. Agreed. To be honest, I'm not sure we would have won if there had been a little more time on the clock. It's a good thing you called in those reinforcements as quickly as you did, Master. I'm just glad I didn't keep a close eye on all of you during the contest for nothing, Chirp. Yeah, thanks for helping them out like that. What Master said, Wolf. We all know we had to be on the best behavior when Miss Benyanma was watching us. It's a good thing you called me on me instead of my original. Yeah. The most she could have done under Miss Benny's watchful gaze is freeze up with her tail sticking out. Sounds like it was a very hard-fought victory then. Yes, it does, and our opponents don't seem that all troubled by their loss either. At least if that bubbly consolation party they're throwing is any indication. Well, they got their stuff, their sales. So yeah. I bet they're getting a bunch of additional orders out of this. And of course, if they had won, they'd definitely be holding a victory party instead. So this is how the house always wins. Ooh, yeah, why is she not talking? No, I was just looking at the doll mixed in with the people. Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that I'd stopped finding dolls like that unusual. It still feels weirdly natural, even though I know in my head this kind of thing could only happen here in the Singularity. There's something else I've been wondering about. Did someone used to love that doll? Oh, I guess. Or did the King of Figures simply decide to give her life and send her out into town? Why not ask? They certainly seem to be a talkative mood. You there, manager. Answer my questions. That's how you ask. The manager? Huh? She's the spitting image of Nero, isn't she? Her? Yeah, I heard she was born from the King of Figures' place. I'd say that probably is true for most of the dolls around Akihabara. Bringing one you love to see the King of Figures and having him make her humans a nice idea and all. But it sounds like it's real tough to actually make that happen. Oh. I do hear a bunch of guys have made it their life's ambition to get up there and see him. But I see most getting carried off to the hospital after trying and failing to make their way up to the tower. So this King of Figures is sending hundreds of living dolls to this town and is conditioning the people here to accept this state of affairs as natural? Why would he do such a thing? What could he be thinking? I do not know, which is why all the more reason for us to meet him and ask. Do not worry, every step brings us closer to him. Yes, that is true. I'm sure all will be clear once we meet with him. And do not forget, we can always capture that imposter of mine and make her talk as well. Wow. Why are you smiling? Did I say something odd? No, it's just that whenever I look at you, I find myself smiling. You're always so cheerful. Yeah. I apologize if my doing so made you uncomfortable. That is quite alright. I am the Emperor of beautiful red rose after all. I am renowned in Rome for my ability to cure any malady. The afflicted need only lays eye on me for it to be so. By all means, continue to shower me with adoration. Oh boy, Nero. Okay. Alright, okay, so this part will be a different part. I'm guessing we're going to see the other characters here, like we usually do in the next time. Oh, we are still here. The arcade. I've seen many students over the course of my life, and to teach them effectively, the first thing I needed to develop was a keen eye. Though children have almost limitless potential, they cannot master all possibilities with their mortal lifespans. And so I have to learn how to quickly discern what a particular child was good at. Things such as what natural talents they held, which aptitudes they possessed, how they would change as they grew, and for what matter of teaching they would best respond to. Though of course, the child's own wishes play the largest part in informing what sort of person they would ultimately grow up to become. But I digress. My point is, as far as I can tell, numbers 5 and 8 appear to be solid. Wow. Yeah. Are you sure about that? As Ryofu, I may have left most of my personal assessments to my self-destruct technician-in-chief, but what I lack in discernment, I make up for in wild nature. I decided best on feeling rather than logic, and my instinctual grasp of a situation speaks far louder than words. All my feelings and my instincts are telling me that with those determined eyes, powerful limbs, and gallant gait, numbers 3 and 6 are definitely the way to go. Far be it from me to deny your method of ascertainment. Indeed, I find it fascinating. It's funny how both of them are horses, kind of. Still, the fact remains that regardless of what we say, only the fates know the outcome. True. All we can do now is wait and see what happens. That's for sure. Here goes! His clothes race right out the gate. Uh-oh, but what is this? One of them is already falling behind. Oh my god, they're playing okay, what? Great. They're playing horse racing. Oh god, Jaguar Warrior said. Wahahaha! Meowt? By my calculation said that one coin would go that way while another went this way, which was supposed to cause a coin avalanche that would put me on the easy street. Then I was going to laugh heartily while mocking these ignorant fools. In fact, I'd already started the laughing part. This could only be the malicious prank of some other low-minded divinity. Well, you can't beat me that easily. I'm going to win that stack of coins even if it costs me every coin I already have. Well, that's how gambling addiction starts, so... Besides, the more I put in, the more I'm bound to get back. That's just logic. Jaguar logic. That's a very bad logic. It can't be. I was so close. So tantalizingly close. Another 10, no, 5 coins and I'm sure that fat stack of them would have been mine. I overheard the whole thing. Who's that, meow? Oh no, he's going to loan her stuff now. I'm here on behalf of the Caesar coin lender, Akihabara branch. We can lend you as many coins as you need whenever you need them and without any pesky guarantors or guarantees slowing things down. All you need to do is sign this contract and you'll be on your way. Well, what do you say? Yikes, no thanks. Alright, Jaguar Warrior actually knows what to do here. Do not fall for that. Now, all I ask is a moment of your time. I understand your concerns, but think of it like this. Any concerns you may have about taking on debt will surely vanish when you hit the jackpot, won't it? Why, just imagine how it will feel when you finally knock down that tower and claim all those shiny coins for yourself. What's a little compound interest next to that kind of pure joy? Whoa, so this is how it's being drawn to a spider web fees. Stop that, coin lending is against the rules. I was just running a little social experiment. I swear, you lot are just even more stubborn than my old senators. Whoa, I didn't think a guy that big could book it that far. Oh, come back. No, it's fine. He went away. It's for the good. Well, I guess I've got no choice. I just have to prowl the floor for every stray coin I find. Do not actually do this. Oh no, they're going to go and capture her now. Oh, Ushiwaka's here. These bleeping and blooping things aren't the kind of games I was expecting to find here. Kuro. What a interesting combination. Are they not your thing? Oh, it's not that. Video games are still games. I've played them with Lady Batty's numerous times. Especially like the ones where you get to cut off your enemies' heads. You can never have too many opportunities to do that. Why am I not surprised? But something about the Spirit Origin always takes me back to the time I spent training on Mount Kurama. Maybe that's why I gravitate towards more physically active games. Kind of game where you move your body until you're grasping for breath and that you can feel the delectable sensation of your heart pounding and that glorious ache in your muscles. That's what I consider to be a true game right now. I see, in that case, why don't we try this? I don't see any blinking lights or screens on it. It looks like a fairly ordinary table. I get it, you want to arm wrestle. Fine with me. This is... What? No, why would you think about challenging daintily prepubescent girls to a contest of pure strength? It's an air hockey table. The object of the game is to... yeah, I guess it's going to take some... Oh, now I see. Yes, that does sound like something I would enjoy. Let's give it a shot. Sure, but what do we do about teams? We could play doubles once Mew gets back with the drinks, but right now we only have 3 players. Well, since Ushiwakma has never played before, why don't you join her team and play 2-1? I guess we could do that, though she's still way more athletic than either of... Oh, she can make clones. Okay, great. You clone yourself? There, a little Tengu, shadow cloning, and we can all play on equal ground. You really didn't have to go that far. Oh, but I do. I swore back on Mount Kurama that I would always take my playtime seriously, otherwise it wouldn't be a good training. Besides, I would hate to waste this chance for us to play together on an unfair fight. Now, let's play some doubles. Okay, I don't see why not. Alright, let's do this. Ah! Damn. What? Who won? Yeah, how are you so fast? Haha, no need to hold back on my account, you two. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Damn, she means business. Ilya, I say we go ahead and do your secret transformation. Huh? Why? I mean, I know my hand-eye coordination isn't keeping up, but still. That's part of it, but another part is that you just aren't strong enough to return her shot. Ah, I see. You might need to boost your strength with magical girl power. Oh, but we don't want the puck to go flying too hard and hit a random stranger. So let's put the bounded field after we have powered ourselves up. Really? We need to go that far? Someone once told me to always be careful while facing a serious Genji. Honestly, we still may be not going far enough. I just hope we can walk away from this intact while it's over. This is fun. It feels like we are all battling away. Arrows on a battlefield. Is this how she envisions this? Miss 1 and you might lose an eye. Miss 2 and you might lose the use of your arms or a valuable subordinate. Okay, now that I'm on the right mindset, here goes. Be ready, Ilya. Oh my god, what's she doing here? Oh no. Alright. Okay, so now I guess we have to complete those. Yep. Complete the shops.
一掘り一掘り着実に
Right, got another one of these. Maid cafe has been added, alright. Okay, so I'll be back after completing these and continue. Alright, I'm back and yeah, let us resume shop 40. So let's go. Even if it's 10, alright. Oh, wait. Damn, there's okay. But I saw. Wow, so these are all Dojin. Okay. There really is a Tengoku on Earth from now on. I'm shutting myself away in here. Whoa, they even have a new Dojin for my favorite artist. I can't believe I didn't hear about this one. You're mine. So this is a bookstore. A doujinshi bookstore if Paris excitement is anything to go by. Exactly, doujin by definition usually circulate entirely through cons. As passion projects produced by small groups, their very existence is fundamentally at odds with the concept of widespread distribution. But then someone had the brilliant idea of coming up with bookstores like this to make up for that flaw. I see, thanks for filling me. Okay, interesting. So doujins also like I'm guessing so in Akiba bookstores also there's some stores that have doujins for sale as well, because like as far as I knew, like doujins all like kind of only was circulated. I thought like it was only circulated in comiquettes and like online. Like I thought that was the case. So alright, makes sense. Like even normal bookstores, not normal bookstores, but these type of bookstores, like like in Akiba probably has a few doujin stores that sell like doujins exclusively, and probably for like like artists who are like very, what can I say, like who are very popular. Certain artists, maybe their books actually sell, while I'm guessing newer artists, they're like like doujins probably they debut in like comiquette, and if they get popular enough, they'll probably their books can also be found in bookstores. I'm guessing something like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, this store is a lot more posh than I was expecting, but I can feel it pulsing with doujin powers when it comes. If true paradise exists, this is the definition. This is definitely it. Okay. I'm just looking at these book covers. Oh man, this is so exciting. Whenever I hear the word doujinshi, I always think back to the summer in Luluhawa. That was the festival of the arts for the ages. It is just a shame that I was prohibited from distributing the book I made myself. It sounds like everyone here knows a lot more about the stuff than I would have thought. Yeah, I guess. Doujin, primarily comics made by professional and amateur artists alike, simply for the joy of making them, right? From what I understand, it sounds like people care about them the same way I do about sculpture and dolls. Yes, exactly. Since it's common for one person to find value in something other than the person made. I'm guessing this place was made to collect and display many such works to make it easier for people to buy and sell them. Exactly. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to check all the shelves here to see what they've got and just not look at the price tags for now before I... Sorry Batty, but we need to find out how we can get points here. Senpai's right. Osaka Hime, I'm afraid I have to ask you to do your shopping later. How much later? Do you think we can wait up until the singularity has been repaired? But that'll give me barely any time before it closes. Yada! What the? Doujin Sage? I am the one who stands atop this store's ORG chart. They call me the Doujin Sage. Bat was so shocked by the sudden appearance of this mysterious new character that she unwittingly began narrating her own thoughts in third person. You come here in search of a trial, then a trial you shall have. In this store, instead of pitting our customers against each other to earn points, we ask them to complete a challenge. All you need to do is clear the Lord Doujin Sage's challenge, and the points are yours. We hope you'll consider taking part. Oh, but please be aware that some challenges may require certain qualifications. I see, so that's what this is. Trial involved. Ho. Well, you see, I have been blowing off work to read doujinshi ever since Akihabara was a barren wasteland. That doesn't sound very sage-like to me. Yeah, I guess. Which is why I want nothing more than to see doujin culture flourish for many years to come. And to make that happen, we need to train a younger generation to carry on our tradition. Go on. If you want to earn points in my store, you will need to prove that your eye is discerning enough to merit them. My true goal, you see, is to unearth new and promising talent. So, what exactly you want us to do? I want you to find the best doujin in the shop, bring it to me and explain your reasoning for choosing it. Isn't that kind of vague? What do you even mean by best? Yeah, it's subjective. No. If you don't... There are so many ways in one can evaluate a work of art. All I seek is an answer I can accept. Alright, so with a good enough explanation, he'll accept anything. But I will warn you up front, any shallow choices such as picking the most expensive book in the shop will be disqualified. Okay, I'll just think of this as kind of a challenge run then. It shouldn't be too hard to find a rare book of the industry's current biggest artist put out while she was still making a doujin. Stop! Okay, wait a minute. What did she say? It shouldn't be hard enough to find a rare book, one of the industry's current biggest. Okay. Yeah. So basically, she's saying like artists who have hit big now were actually like official anime art, manga artists. They obviously everyone starts. Most of the not most, but a lot of them starts as doujin, doujin artists and authors. So she's talking about them. She's like, oh, I'm going to find one of their earlier works and bring it. You can't fool me. There's no need to unearth a warrior who's already in the thick of battle. What you need to be doing now is drawing. In fact, what are you even doing here in the first place? You should be back in your room pouring your heart onto the drawing board, not out here with your canvas still blank. Now you're hounding me about my deadline too? You've got it all wrong. This is just my input time. True, I will admit that input is in many ways just as important as output. But your experiences in the trenches do mean you're a poor fit for this challenge. I want to see new future possibilities, not the cold calculating moves of a seasoned doujin artist, but the raw unfettered power of youth. Now, let me see which of you is qualified. You too have the faces of an assistant who have looped through the hellish summer of Dojin creation multiple times. That makes you pros in your own right, which disqualifies you from this challenge. You mean Senpai and me? Wow, you really do have a keen eye. Yeah, we did, have that event with Jalter. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to sit this one out. This is all way outside my area of expertise. Alright, I've made my decision. You two will be the one to take part in my point challenge. Galatea and Nero, okay. Me? Very well, to be honest, I do know very much about manga, but I have absolute confidence in my eye for art. Me too. I don't have much confidence when it comes to evaluating two-dimensional works of art myself. Good luck, you two. Thank you, Fujimaru. I hope I can properly apply my sensibilities about three-dimensional works. Come, Galatea, let us begin by looking over every book on these shelves. Alright, I'll do the best I can. Alright, so Galatea and Nero will be fighting. Okay, let's go. Okay.
モチーフを決定。あまりにもどうも。粘土をこの破損に注意です。理想の姿にならなくては。同完成像をイメージ。粘土をこのざっくりと削っていきます。道具を準備。大胆に砕きましょう。ざっくりと削っていきます。大胆に砕きましょう。壊れません。理想の姿にならなくては。モチーフを決定。粘土をこのざっくりと削っていきます。破損に注意です。破損に注意です。完成像をイメージ。粘土をこのざっくりと削っていきます。大胆に砕きましょう。壊れませんよ。破損に注意です。上げていくぞ。完成像をイメージ。モチーフを決定。マスターピース。ざっくりと削っていきます。破損に注意です。のみを入れましょう。モチーフを決定。目標獲得。エアリアルスカルプトのルールを実行します。左のチーゼルアウト。超特技爆発。粘土をこのざっくりと削っていきます。壊れませんよ。ひとまず完成いたしました。
Okay. It looks like they found a book they agree on. I wonder what kind of doujin shit could be. Yeah, it's probably something related to Nero. So you made your choice? Here you go. Yes, this is it. Let's see what they picked. A doujin of an anime that used to be popular decades ago with a kind of an old-fashioned art style. It's definitely not winning any awards, even if its covers and bindings aren't that memorable. Are they sure about this? I have a hard time believing this is really the best doujin in the shop. I want to know their reasonings, why they chose it. Then again, they do say not to judge a book by its cover. This is your choice. We found no end of books with well-drawn art. Between my fine Roman sensibilities and Galatia's Greek sculpture's eyes, there were plenty of worthy candidates. However, they all lacked something more. Something definitely set them apart from all the other books. Then why did you settle on this one? To be perfectly honest, this book cannot compete with the others at a technical level. It's still rough and unrefined. But according to Galatea, as I thought, I don't know enough about manga to distinguish a good one from a bad one. But I can tell when something is made with love. It was the love of another that gave me life, so I recognize how precious it is. And so I can say this with absolute certainty. As old and amateurish as this book may be, it was made with more love than any other book in the store. Damn! That's why we chose it for our submission. While I do not have the same certainty as Galatea, as a lover of the arts, I too can sense the passion that went into this book. As such, I have no qualms about choosing it as its best one in the store. Now, what is your verdict? Did you know? What? Maybe the owner is the one who made it or something. You'd be like, I was the one who made it. No? It looks like it really was a coincidence. Well, I'll be damned. You got me good. This is the very first doujin. There you go. I knew it. I knew it. This is the very first doujin I ever drew. Blushing. Maji, really? I thought you were just a fan. No, he's called a sage for a reason, you know. Boy, this takes me back. I don't know the first thing about drawing, and I was so nervous I second-guessed every creative choice I made. But even though I was just copying things from all the other books I read, my passion was so great that I couldn't put my pens down until I finished. Yes, that's right, I put every bit of love I had in this book. It marks a momentous turning point in my life when I went from being just a passive consumer to a creator in my own right. That would be kind of touching if he hadn't gone off. So, do we pass? Yes, I suppose you do. You did it, Galatea and Nero. You really came through. Alright. Success. Now I can finally go back to shopping for... However, I still have a lot more to say. Isn't it pathetic that this decades-old derivative doujin of mine was made with the most love out of everything here? It just goes to show how young artists today simply don't have the same kind of passion for doujin that they used to be back in the... Hey, are you listening to me? Anyway, as I was saying, it's great that young artists like yourselves have all gotten so good at drawing, but I can't help but feel that it's all just a cold technique instead of drawing with the feelings that led to them wanting to create it in the first place. I'm not saying that one should ever change genres, but if you do go chasing every new trend that pops up left and right... Wow, not another rant about the good old days. Onegai, I just want to go back shopping. I have to think that would be better for our bank books too. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Let's see what this is about, the final section. And after this I'll end the video. No, it's a maid cafe again. Meanwhile... Welcome back, ladies. Wrong. Sorry? I am an empress. I am a grand duchess. I see. I'm so sorry for the mistake. Empress and grand duchess? Visibly satisfied. So, are you both here on your own? I'm afraid we're very busy right now, so we have to ask you to either wait until the two tables open up, or that you sit together. We're here at the same time by coincidence, but this is not the first time we have met. I suppose a Grand Duchess is qualified to sit at the same table as an Empress, if only just wow. As long as you do not fear my hand slipping and poisoning your tea, you may join me if... Oh, I'm not worried, not with V looking out for me. If anything, I feel like I should apologize to you now in case I inadvertently end up turning your tea into sorbet. That is quite alright. There's some poisons such as fire coral that burn like raging flame. Well, that is not to say fire coral is actually on fire. It simply makes you feel as though you're burning alive until it kills you. I have no idea if they're hitting it off or plotting each other's deaths. Very well then, Empress. Grand Duchess, right this way, please. Oh no. Okay, what now? It really is busy here, isn't it? I see plenty of familiar faces as well. Don't they have anything better to do? Are we really in a position to judge? Nothing better to do. Don't say it. Okay, who else is here? No, the Moi Moi theory. Thanks everyone. If you liked the show, please be sure to stick around for the next one in 30 minutes. Oh, Vritra's here. That was amazing. Bravo, well done. I've never seen song and dance performed in such wonderfully frilly frocks before. Whenever I see Vritra, I always am so, like, what can I say? Like, I'm like, god damn, I tried to get her, I wasn't able to get her. I hope someday she spooks me, please, for the love of God. Like, I always am so sad whenever I see her. I'm like, good god. Coming here was the best decision I've made all week. It was a lovely show, but I'm not sure it warranted a standing ovation. Then again, I suppose there's nothing wrong with showing performers how much you appreciate their work. Oh, Medusa. I don't know, I have a feeling your standards for entertainment are a little low. Oh, not to say these girls were bad or anything, I actually think they did a really good job too. What do you expect, Parvati and Serpent of the West? I love singing and dancing, but I've not seen much of either. If you think I'm reacting too strongly, Goddess of Grace, then by all means favor me with as much as your song and dance as you like. After all, I've heard the stories of your shaking your booty. Okay, stop that. In victory on top of Shiva after defeating. I feel like so, like, you know, like people who are like, you know, like very religious and everything. Reading this part, they'll like flip off completely. They're like, how dare you? But, you know, good lord. That was Kali, not me. I mean, I can't say I have nothing, whatever to do with that, but still, it wasn't me. Yeah, that was Kali. She's Parvati. Obviously, Kali is another, I guess you could say, alter ego of her. And obviously, another alter ego or another version of her is Durga. And yes, there's like so many stories of Parvati, like how these, like, you know, different people, like, you know, her different forms came into like, you know, came into existence and stuff like that. Like, the crazy like thing is, like, not crazy, but like the most fascinating thing I just loved about, you know, like the story is that Parvati's other form, Durga, you know, like, obviously she, like, there's like a, if you guys don't know, there's a festival that happens here in India, like, you know, where we worship goddess Durga. It happens for 5 days, and like, you know, like 5 days festival, and it's like one of the biggest festivals in here in India, especially in the place where I live in West Bengal. It's like the biggest festival there, like, so, you know, I remember being so excited, and this is like a huge thing here. And I used to love, like, you know, hearing stories about like goddess Durga, and she had a very good, like, you know, very, like, you know, very interesting story. She has like 10 hands, and each hand has like a weapon. Like, I just loved, when I was a kid, I loved listening to, like, you know, these stories and everything. Like, a lot of stories I knew, obviously I was a kid then, like a lot of the stories that I knew then I've forgotten, but most, like, a lot of the stories I still remember hearing when I was a child. And, like, you know, goddess Durga's story was one of my favorites. Like, I just loved it so much, like, from how, like, you know, she like, you know, she came to existence, to how, like, you know, like, she fought a huge battle against Asura, you know, like, we used to call, I think, I don't think there's like an English name, like, you know, the person who she defeats in the end, I don't think there's an English name. Is there an English name for him? Like, we call him, like, you know, like, Here in India, I think we call him Mahishashura. I don't think there's an English name for him. Or that is the name in itself, like something like that. Yeah, Mahishashura. There's not a. So yeah, so I just loved listening to her stories. So anyways, that's just something that suddenly came to my mind. No matter, you can just introduce me to someone else then. I know what about Saraswati, the goddess of music. Yeah, and another thing, Saraswati, obviously goddess of music. She is also someone who we pray to for, like things related to study. Like students especially, they pray to goddess Saraswati for being able to for what's that word? So that we can do better in studies, that type of thing. Like I remember we used to have like a little altar, and we used to pray to the goddess, and we used to keep our books, especially the books that we used in school. We used to keep that in front of her, and the things that we used to write, pens, pencils, whatever, used to keep there for one day, and so that she can bless them or something like that. That's goddess Saraswati, Parvati's daughter, one of Parvati's daughter. I thought I sent something of her inside that Leviathan girl. Yes, mention this. Surely you can bring the real thing here, not just a fragment, no? What do you say? I would love that. Like, if any of the god or goddesses related to Parvati comes, I'd be so happy. Like I said, for example, I guess we do have Lakshmi in a way, like not Lakshmi but Alakshmi in Lakshmi Bai. But I'm talking about Lakshmi, not Alakshmi, Lakshmi, Saraswati. I guess there is a fragment of, as she says, there's a fragment of her. Kartikeya, Ganesha's already here. We have him or her, and obviously any other alter ego of Parvati, like Durga or Kali. I would like to say Shiva as well, but I doubt they can bring Shiva just like that. Shiva being one of the strongest, deities in Hinduism. He's the destroyer of the universe. So I guess they can maybe bring Shiva in, but they probably will have to make him like a pseudo servant, just like Parvati. No, I can't. I'm sorry. You just don't care who you get your entertainment fix from, do you? Knock it off. Parvati's got enough on her plate as it is. Oh, does that mean you're offering to take her place then? That's fine with me. Just happy to see a Western goddess demonstrate her performing arts. You really are shameless, aren't you? I guess we should be glad she's not getting her kicks by getting in people's way anymore. Oh, Yanguise. Let's see. I think I'll have a sandwich, a piece of cake. Oh, and I can't forget the lychee juice. You don't mind, right? Sister, Night Bright? Hold it. When did I say it would be my treat? Oh, you mean it isn't? I guess not all grandparents love to spoil their grandchildren then. Too bad. I was really looking forward to this mini family reunion. Oh, come now. We may technically be family, but it is not as though we are related by blood. Okay, I'll give up on the cake, and I guess I'll have to settle for the most basic sandwich too. Twitching in frustration. Oh, alright, I guess I cannot stand to see an emperor's wife weeping over her lunch. Just order what you like. I will show you just how generous the empress who united all of China can be. Really? Yeah, you're the best, Sister Night Bright. I love you. Stop that. This is not about love. Now get off me or I'll have you tortured for impropriety. My imperial pride simply will not permit me to let my grandson's wife go hungry, no matter how irritating she might be. That is all there is to it. Nothing. Don't be silly. Sister, torture doesn't suit this town, and it doesn't suit you anymore either. Now, on a different subject, did you look at this free Akihabara guide I picked up earlier? There's so much to see here. Where should we go next? This store looks like it has a lot of interesting manga, and I'd love to take home some of these cute cosplays too. Don't tell me she expects to pay for those as well. She probably does. Oh look, I think they're about to do another show. Oh, this is so much fun. All these pretty outfits and beautiful songs make me feel like I'm back in the palace again. In fact, I enjoy myself so much, I'm tempted to jump right in with them while we wait for food. You want to sing and dance alongside those girls? Don't do it. Your talent for the performing arts is so great that you will shatter their confidence in their own skills and drive this cafe out of bed. Does that mean you like my performances then? I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, well, my ability to accurately assess a person's talent served me well as an empress. At any rate, the food is here now, so go on, eat up. Oh, I know. Why don't we take turns feeding each other? It's okay for me to feed you, right, sister? Members of the palace household are supposed to take care of the emperors, not empresses. Every need, after all. Now go on, open wide. Stop that, you fool. Where are your manners? You cannot just treat me as though I was your little sis. She still eats it. Eh, she's so cute. Okay, who else is here? Oh my god, what the? Welcome home, master. Is this seat okay? No thanks, I'd prefer someone less conspicuous. Why is he here? Huh? Okay then, right this way please. Now if you'd like to have a private conversation with one of our mates, the rules for doing so are... No need for that. All I want is a parfait. Oh, that's why he's here. I'm sorry? You don't have to repeat my order back to me. That is a matter of both utmost secrecy and urgency. I understand this is risky since a captain must maintain his dignity all the time, no matter the cost. But when you live on a submarine, it's also essential to occasionally relieve stress and engage in a little self-care while on shore leave. So please keep this on the down low. Oh, okay, but we're supposed to cast a charm on every parfait we serve to customers, so... I appreciate the thought, but that won't be necessary either. I don't want to attract any kind of attention. All I want is a parfait. Please. Coming right up. Why even bother to come here then? Probably he likes... Okay. They do seem to be enjoying themselves. What do you think of this place, Empress? It's not bad. I appreciate that these maidservants, well, just maids I suppose, are so attentive. Though they are better than my duo retainers, they are still a bit too ostentatious to wait on me in my throne room. Here you are, Miss Empress. One omurice filled with love. Very good. Yes, what is it? The finishing touch. I'm going to cast a spell to imbue it with more love so it tastes super duper scrumptious. Oh no, I don't know how she'll react to this. Behold the magic of Akiba. Love infusion. There, that should... is something wrong? I cannot believe you had the gall to cast a spell on my food right in front of me. I knew she was going to react like this. Terribly reckless of you. Had I sensed even a hint of ill will behind your spell, you would have died before the words left your lips. Such spells are like poison. They are meant to be cast in the shadows, away from prying eyes. Oh my god. Nonetheless, I must commend your bravery. Would you like to enter my service or perhaps become one of my doves? And that's very kind of you, but it's okay, don't mind her. You can go now. Okay, well, enjoy your meal. I never thought she would turn down an invitation from me. Perhaps I should have left out the dove thing. Beats me. Oh, hang on, don't touch your omelette just yet. Here, get it closer. Huh? Go on, look at V. Oh, don't worry, he's not using his mystic eyes. I'm just going to have him take a picture with the camera I have installed on him. Go on, say cheese. There, now I'll upload it to the cloud. Title it Lunch with a Friend at a Cute Cafe and post it to Servant Grab. Oh my god. Oh wow, it's already got a comment. Who commented? Glad to see you're having fun. I hope I can join you on the next one. Do you think it meant for you? It was sent by your friendly neighborhood priest. Obviously, it's Amakusha Shiro. How should I know? Besides, I never gave you permission to use my likeness. Take that post down at once. Oh god, that's... Alright. That was good. Okay. Alright. That was shop number 40. And yeah, I'll complete the rest of the thing. and we'll go to shop number 50, which I think is the final one for this one, and I think then another something is going to get unlocked, or something like that is going to happen. Either way, I'll end it here. So thanks for watching, guys. This was my gameplay for Akihabara Explosion. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'll try to make another video tomorrow with another video, and yeah, see you guys then. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.